How's it, everyone? Jacques from Dapper Shaves, eventually back in the rainforest for another shave video. By now you guys know Trevor Wolfson and his razors. He's also now got soap to add to his products. And look at this. How cool is his logo in the soap? I'll put up a video here to show you guys how this is done with laser. It's the same equipment he uses to engrave his lasers. To engrave his razors, not lasers. Sweet sandalwoody scent. We'll get into that when I lather up. So that's new. I'm going to use a B15 from Declaration Grooming. This black and gold, I wanted to go with a razor today. Also wolf blades. This one is number 1. You will see on the inside here it says a quarter. So this is a quarter hollow. So Trevor is eventually starting to make quarter hollows. This is the first one completed. This is from his Pro Series, and we're going to talk about the Pro Series. This is my own personal full spec wolf blade. So both razors are RWL. The difference between these two razors is mirror polish finish versus a matte finish. You would see this razor has got profiled and textured contours just to improve the ergonomics a bit. This hasn't. Otherwise, these razors, the scales are exactly the same made, same type of material, same craftsmanship. It is only some of the finishing, like the mirror polish and the contouring on this blade, that is different from the full spec series. So these razors are extremely good value for money. I think they are $375, I think, versus, I can't remember, these are going, I think, for $800. So RWL steel, exactly the same as on the full spec razor. And so if you're looking for Trevor's razors but you haven't got the funds for a full spec razor, this is really excellent choice. So as I said, it's a quarter hollow, a lot stiffer, and what I prefer. This has come based on the Italian market. The Italian market is looking for quarter hollow grind. It's something I've been asking Trevor to come up with for some time, and yes, it's eventually going to happen. As Trevor gets familiar with quarter hollows and his grinding and so forth, we are going to also see the quarter hollows in the smiling configuration. My razor, so I visited Trevor obviously to pick up the razor and also to see how things are being done. On the full hollow, the wheel he uses is about this size to grind on the belt, and on the quarter hollow the wheel is at least this size, so quite a difference in the wheel size to get to the various grinds. So this soap, wonderful scent. It is a very firm, I want to call hard-based vegan soap. So it takes a bit of extra loading, so I'm just going to spend some time here to make sure I load enough product, and then we'll see how this lathers up. But from what I can see is it's going to create really a wonderful lather, but we'll get there. The brush I've done previously, so if you're interested in Declaration Grooming, I've done actually quite a few, so go and check out my videos. Go and search within the channel for Declaration Grooming. and I think I've done 4 or 5. We've done the 11, 13, 14 and 15s. We haven't got a 12 in the collection, unfortunately, but they are wonderful brushes. I really like them. The handles, the overall characteristics, the stiffness, the denseness, how soft the bristles are. Really fond of the Declaration Grooming brushes. So the soap, absolutely wonderful. Let's continue lathering. So for me, a lather, preparing lather, face lather, very, very important. Massage the skin, remove some dead skin, loosen some of the beard or bristles that has maybe started to grow back in. So lathering, face lathering for me is critical. I know a lot of you bow lather, but I would really encourage you to learn to face lather. It is dramatically going to increase your shave results and also the experience. There's a lot more interaction and feel when you do it on your face, you know, giving yourself love instead of working in a bowl. The lather, as I say, very good. Now let's see how much. This is one of my hairs. Let's see how much water we can add to this. I typically make a little hole in there, and then I add a nice amount of water, and then slowly just work it through the brush. I think that's quite a nice lather. I think it can do with a bit more water. So that is indeed what I'm going to do. Lots of water in a lather is critical. It keeps that hydration on your skin and in the beard. And it just makes shaving a lot easier. A lot of you guys skimp on your lather and your preparation with lather. And if you really, as I say, want to excel your shaves, face lather and make sure you get as much water as you can in there. So Jacques, how much is enough water? I typically, with a new soap, I lather until that lather totally breaks down when there's too much water in. And then I know how much it can take, and from there I just throttle back on my next attempts. Another hair I want to get rid of. So let's get into the shave and see how this quarter hollow performs. The full hollows extremely thin, so if you've got a thick and specifically coarse beard, the blade will vibrate as it goes through the hairs, and that's going to cause you not to shave as close as you can. So for me, I've always been a big fan of a stiffer blade. I'm really excited with Trevor going this way. So here we go. 498. This is the very first quarter hollow from his table. So RWL stainless steel. Still produces nice audible feedback, but definitely a lot stiffer. I don't know, this is maybe 4 or 5 days beard growth. So dealing with that quite nicely. I would like to see this edge maybe a little bit sharper. Still very smooth. I'll reach out to Trevor and maybe asking if I can put one of my edges on here. Still very good, very smooth, shaves close. As I say, I would like it just a fraction keener. This razor I strapped on, ouch, that was a bit of a mistake. I strapped this on suede. There we go, gave myself, with this beautiful French point, gave myself a little unnecessary cut there. But we'll deal with that. After the shave. Yeah. No vibration. Really enjoying this. The lather, quite good, but it is losing a bit of its texture. I think maybe I should have added maybe a bit more product, but still very good, very sleek. I'll see if I can do a dry pass. I mentioned I strapped on suede. I'm fortunate enough when I make straps to get grass-fed full grain leather. And for me that does make a difference. Grass-fed, the animal gets a lot more silica in through the way it feeds, and the deeper dermis in the layer holds that silica. And so for me that helps a lot when you strap. I think it actually helps just use that edge a little bit more over time. I haven't shaved in some time. I'm a bit careless. And as you see, that French point gave me another little bite there. So all part and parcel of the game. And that typically happens if I haven't done videos or spent some time in front of the camera. I'm generally a bit stressed, in a hurry, and then careless little strokes like that do happen. As I say, really want a bit more keenness on this. But very, very smooth. So let's clean this up. Clean the sink, and then I'll see if I can work this lather a bit more. Talk about residual sleekness. I still got some hairs left here. No problem at all doing it dry. So the soap, very good. I still do prefer tallow soap, but sending tallow across the globe I think is becoming a problem. Not all countries enjoy tallow anymore. So going this route, very good for the international markets. Here in South Africa, I only buy tallow soaps. Once again, thank you for everyone that's supporting this channel. For those of you that found the previous video quite useful, the one on blade angle and technique. So if you haven't watched that, I'll put up a link here, go and watch it. I think there's going to be lots of useful information in there for you guys, even if you're DE shaver. So check that out. Then Robert Pascal, I understand you got yourself a beautiful Wolf Blades razor. I would actually love to see that razor. And then hopefully Josh will get himself one over time as well. Yeah, very good edge, as I say, maybe a slight more keenness, but this is splitting hairs. Really effortless and smooth shaving. Let's clean up here. So for you guys in Atlanta, I know the Blade Show is coming up. Trevor is booked and he will be traveling to showcase his products at the Blade Show again. Hopefully it doesn't get deported by your president. But if you can pick yourself up a razor there before prices get wild, I think it's maybe something to consider. Yeah, very, very smooth. I really enjoyed the quarter hollow definitely, for me, I think the way to go. Still giving you plenty feedback. And it will suit those with a bit more coarser and even denser hairs. Just taking off some hairs in my ear. The older you get, the more these things grow out everywhere. So there we go. This one in black, very nice. RWL, top end stuff. The soap, quite good, but I think I needed to load more product. As I said, this is a bit airy. But we'll give it another go, as I said. I think I just needed to load a bit more product. This is the water ratio, so I'm going to wrap up on the shave. You would see those two little cuts I have all gone already. So good indication of a smooth edge. Smooth edge makes a very fine cut. Doesn't rip at the skin and stop bleeding. Declaration grooming, as I say, I really enjoy these brushes. Quite nice. Great shave, enjoyed this. I think not my greatest video ever, hey, but it is what it is. Fernando's hyaluronic acid and aloe, it's the only thing I use on my skin. Very, very good. That and his splashes, talking about splashes, I'm not going to use one now, but I did finish my Dylan. And up next is Louis. This was made and produced on the 9th in 2023, so still sealed. I'll get to that one in the next day or two.